Hi everybody, V O'Brien, nutritional therapist and health coach here. I wanted to come on today and just share something that I am sharing with my oil community, my essential oil community. People are getting a little bit nervous because of a certain virus that is spreading from the Far East and has apparently arrived today in the UK. And people are getting, understandably a bit concerned about what they can do. Now, I can only share what I'm going to be doing. This is a new virus. We don't know anything about it. We don't know what is going to work against it. But I'm going to share also an article that I shared with my oil community in the week, which is not written by me, but it's about the antiviral properties of essential oils. And nobody's been able to test this particular virus with essential oils, but we do know that some of our essential oils, especially some of the doTERRA oils, are very powerful against viruses. And I myself know the power of it. I got the flu early last year, and I became very sick very quickly, and I started taking some oils internally. I would only ever take pure therapeutic grade oils internally, and I started doing that every 2 hours from 4 o'clock until I went to bed at 10. The next morning I woke up and the flu had gone. So that's my own proof. Now my son went to school the next day. I didn't manage to get to him until a little bit later, and he came down with it and he had it for 3 days, because when a virus starts to get into the body and starts to spread through the cells, it's harder to deal with. So the quicker you deal with it, the better. So I'm going to share what I'm doing, and if you're in my oil community, then of course you will have a lot of these products and these oils, and you can start to use them straight away. If you're not in my oil community and you would like to know more, just send me a message and let's have a chat about it. So first of all, on a daily basis, I protect myself, and I have done this for a long time. I use a product, an oil blend. It's absolutely one of my favourite oil blends because of the smell of it, and it's called On Guard. It has got a blend of 5 different oils, including 2 very powerful antiviral and antibacterial oils, which are clove and cinnamon, and then it's backed up with wild orange, eucalyptus and rosemary. It smells absolutely divine. It smells like Christmas. That's what everyone says, but it is incredibly powerful. And the other thing about it is, as well as being antiviral, it also is an immunostimulant. So it stimulates your own immune system, and that is really important. That's why I take it every day. So how do I do it? First of all, I take a veggie cap, one of these, empty veggie cap. Just open one of these up. It's vegetarian. You can, so there's no gelatin. You just put a drop of oil in there, a couple of drops, and you close the capsule. You can put a bit of olive oil in too to dilute it, so it's gentler on the digestive tract, and then you swallow it with water. And I do that pretty much every day. If I forget and I'm out and about and I'm not at home, the next thing I do is these. These are On Guard beadlets. They are 1/4 of a drop. It's a tiny little beadlet in a gel capsule, a gelatin cap, not a gelatin capsule, but a capsule, and you can just pop it in your mouth and pop it, and you get 1/4 of a drop of a doTERRA. So I'll do 1 or 2 of those. The other great thing about it, you can pop it on your hand, rub your hands together, and use it as a hand sanitizer when you're out and about. Remember, keeping your hands clean when you've gone in public places, especially supermarkets and places like that, is really important. So I also, on that front, I carry around either, I make up a little bottle like this, which is a 15ml little glass spray bottle with On Guard in it, so about 10 to 15 drops, top it up with distilled, like filtered water, and I have that in my handbag, and that's to clean things when I'm out and about. Or if you don't want to make them up, I have this in my handbag, is On Guard. It's a ready-made spray, and it's already diluted, so you can use that instead if you prefer, and you don't want to make it up. But either way, having that in your handbag is really important. Anytime, not just when we've got this outbreak, but anytime. The other thing that you can do, so if you do start to feel ill, and you can start to come down with a cold, or another type of flu, you can do what I did, which is take the On Guard and the oregano in a capsule. This is how I got rid of my flu in such a short amount of time. I did it as soon as I felt it descend like a mist. When you've got flu, you feel, you get that sort of your blood is sort of draining from your body. So I did it straight away. You take one of these capsules, 2 drops of oregano, 2 drops of On Guard, top it up with olive oil, drink it down with water. I do that every 2 hours until I started to feel well, until I went to bed. But actually I started to feel better by about 10 o'clock, which is why I went to bed and I could sleep, and I just slept through the whole night. So if I was to start feeling ill, that is exactly what I would do. But I'm also really being careful about boosting the immune system. Now on that front as well, it's really important to be making sure that you're getting a base of all the nutrients that the body needs on a daily basis. Our food doesn't have the amount of nutrients that it should do to keep us healthy. And so I take a program of multivitamins, minerals, and a fish oil and antioxidants, and it comes as a program. It's the Lifelong Vitality Pack. If you are one of my doTERRA customers, you will have this. You'll either be using it or you will have access to it. I highly recommend that you start using this because that is going to help to, amongst many other things, support your immune system. If you've got any questions, just send me a message and let's have a chat about it. If you are new to oils, you haven't started with them and you would like to, you can send me a message and we can get you booked onto a class or a one-to-one. So just let me know, let's have a chat about it. Try not to worry about this. Hopefully they're going to get it under control. You know, they're taking all the measures that they need to, but I think it's very important that we be as prepared as we can be. And as I said, we don't know which oils are going to work with this particular virus, but I feel as prepared as I can be for anything like this. All right, I hope that's helpful. Any questions, just ask. Have a lovely weekend and I will see you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.